Hello, guys. Welcome to your 5 minutes of magic today. Today, we are going to you Stephen King on writing. Why? Because I think it's amazing and it's half a memoir, half writing, like a writing guide of some sort, not in a way. So, this book, it's important, I feel, I really feel it's important because it shows us the struggles. We all know who he is now, right? We've all seen at least one movie based on his books or short stories, but I do not know if everyone or many people know the struggles that this man has had to come through to write, and also the stamina and the dedication that he has to his craft. So, regardless of what people may say about him or whatever, or yeah, popular, it's a formula, blah blah blah. The man writes a lot and hence got a lot published. So, he has a lot to say about writing. And in this 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to read to you a little bit of his book to inspire you to hopefully pick it up yourself. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pick up what there's one bit that I saw earlier. Here we go. So this bit is talking a little bit about his book, Carrie. We all know Carrie, and this talks a little bit about it. So here we go. Let's do it. Oops. Okay, we'll clear it because I want it to be proper 5 minutes. Let's go now. I never got to like Carrie White, and I never trusted Sue Snell's motives in sending her boyfriend to the prom with her. But I did have something there, like a whole career. Hello? Tabby somehow knew it, and by the time I had piled up 50 single-spaced pages, I knew it too. For one thing, I didn't think any of the characters who went to Carrie White's prom would ever forget it. Those few who lived through it, that was. I had written 3 other novels before Carrie. Rage, The Long Walk, and The Running Man were later published. Rage is the most troubling of them. The Long Walk may be the best of them, but none of them taught me the things I learned from Carrie White. The most important is that the writer's original perception of a character or characters may be as erroneous as the reader's. Running a close second was the realization that stopping a piece of work just because it's hard, either emotionally or imaginatively, is a bad idea. Sometimes you have to go on when you don't feel like it, and sometimes you're doing good work when it feels like all you're managing is to shovel shit from a sitting position. Tabby helped me, beginning with the information that the sanitary napkin dispensers in high schools were usually not coin op. Faculty and administration didn't like the idea of girls walking around with blood all over their skirts just because they happened to come to school short of a quarter, my wife said, and I also helped myself, digging back to my memories of high school. My job teaching English didn't help. I was 26 by then and on the wrong side of the desk. Remembering what I knew about the 2 loneliest, more most revealed girls in my class, how they looked, how they acted, how they were treated. Very rarely in my career have I explored more distasteful territory. I'll call one of these girls Sandra. She and her mother lived in a trailer home not too far from me with her dog Cheddar Cheese. Sandra had a burbly, uneven voice, as if she were always speaking through a throat of tightly packed phlegm. She wasn't fat, but her flesh had a loose, pale look, like the undersides of some mushrooms. Her hair clung to her pimply cheeks in tight little orphan Annie curls. She had no friends, except for Cheddar Cheese, I guess. One day, her mother hired me to move some furniture. Dominating the trailer's living room was a nearly life-size crucified Jesus, eyes turned up, mouth turned down, blood dribbling from beneath the crown of thorns on his head. He was naked except for a rag twisted around his hips and loins. Above this bit of breech clout there were the hollowed belly and the jutting ribs of a concentration camp inmate. It occurred to me that Sandra had grown up beneath the agonal gaze of this dying god, and doing so had undoubtedly played a part in making her what she was when I knew her. A timid and homely outcast who went scuttling through the halls of Lisbon High like a frightened mouse. "That's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior," Sandra's mother said, following my gaze. "Have you been saved, Steve?" I hasted to tell her I was saved as saved could be, although I didn't think it could ever be good enough to have that version of Jesus intervene on your behalf. The pain had driven him out of his mind. You could see it on his face. If that guy came back, he probably wouldn't be in a saving mood. The other girl I'll call Dottie Franklin. Only the other girls called her Doodoo or Doo-Doo. Her parents were interested in only one thing, and that was entering contests. They were good at them too. They had won all sorts of old stuff, including a year's supply of 3 Diamonds brand fancy tuna and Jack Penny's Maxwell automobile. The Maxwell sat off to the left of the house in that part of Durham known as Southwest Bend, gradually sinking into the landscape. Every year or two, one of the local papers, the Portland Press Herald, the Lewiston Sun, the Lisbon Weekly Enterprise, would do a piece on all the weird shit duty folks had won in raffles and sweepstakes and giant prize drawings. Usually, there would be a photo of Maxwell or Jack Penny with his violin, or both. Alright, so this is just a little taster of this book, and what this tells us is that you never know where you get your characters from. So if you are always pay attention. I like to think of myself like a fly in the wall, absorbing everything around me. There's everything around me, everything around you. If you are creating art of some sort, it's an inspiration and it's your life. So enjoy it, take it in, and I will see you next time. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you read this. And if you like this, why not subscribe? Let me know in the comments below what other books you would like me to read for you and what you find useful. Yeah, a few things, but most importantly, just let me know what books you like. I look forward from hearing from you. Take care.